All right. Hi, everyone. Welcome to another class. I'm excited to have you guys here and excited for today's class. Let me turn off the AC, or the air, not the AC. Anyways, today's class is going to be pretty simple. It's going to be straightforward, and it's just going to be one of those classes that feels so good in the morning when you get up and you just kind of want to get your blood flowing, get your body moving. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started laying down on the floor. As usual, I'm going to give you guys plenty of different options to choose from. Place the hands behind the head, and when you're ready, inhale, exhale, chest lift. Think about pressing the middle of your spine into the floor, or the middle of the back of your shirt. Good, everyone. Every time we lift, I want you to try to think of lifting higher. And what I always tell my students in person is let your head really press back into your hands and press your hands up into the head. That'll give your neck a little more support. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Hold the chest lift. Now we're going to bring the right leg to tabletop and then lower it down. Left leg to tabletop and lower it down. Good. So you could keep the chest lifted here, or every time we lower down one foot, I want you to lower down the chest. And then every time the right leg lifts, you lift the chest and lower it down. And so as we're doing this, we're not rotating or anything. We're still maintaining that squared forward position. Good. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now bring the right leg to tabletop, hold it there. Good. Now from here, let's rotate the upper body to the right corner of the room, or the right knee, and then as you come back to center, lower the right foot down. And exhale, rotate, and lower the right foot down, come back to center. Now as we're doing this, you can come down onto the floor, relaxing the upper body, but you don't have to if you want to keep things just a little bit more challenging. Not by much though. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch other side. Exhale, lift the left leg, rotate towards the left side, come back to center, and continue to do this. Good. Now, if this is the first time for you moving today, I'm right there with you. I haven't moved or exercised before this, so I'm still kind of feeling a little tight in certain areas, and if that's you too, you're okay. You're not doing anything wrong. Just give your body a moment to warm up. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax it down. Oh, good. Stretch your arms, stretch your legs, stretch your body, and exhale, relax the arms down. All right, bend the knees, bring the feet close to the hips again, and now hug the right knee into the chest. Your left leg is going to stretch forward off of the mat. Use your arms to help your chest lift. Pause and hold here. Exhale, switch. Grab the other leg. Exhale, switch. Now, something I see a lot is when the knee comes in, we tend to pull and lift the chest, and then switch, pull and lift the chest. But what if we, on the lift of the chest, keep it there as high as possible as we switch from one leg to the other, instead of letting our chest drop every time we switch the leg? Easier said than done. We've got this, team. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug both knees into the chest. Hold it here. Now when you're ready, extend or stretch both arms and legs away from each other, and then hug the knees in. Inhale. Exhale, round and hug the knees in. If at any point you need to lower the head, neck, and shoulders down, you are more than welcome to. That's a great way to modify while still getting a good amount of work. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Use your arm strength to help you lift up a little higher and pause. Good. Now from here, you're going to take the hands, reach them forward, and then bring your legs to tabletop. This is option number 1. Option number 2, extend your legs for your hundreds as you pump the arms. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. And inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2. Inhale 2, 4, 5. Exhale 2. Last 1. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Hug the knees in and relax the upper body down. Press the feet. Okay. So your feet are on the floor, your knees are bent, feet are hip width distance apart, hands are down by your sides. Inhale, exhale, tuck the tailbone, lift the hips up, hold it up at the top. Inhale up at the top and exhale, lower down. And continue, exhale, tuck the tailbone, lift the hips up. Inhale at the top, exhale, lower down. Good, really thinking about keeping your toes and knees pointing straight forward, not letting the toes start to point out to the sides. Unless your knees are pointing to the sides, then that might be fine. Let's go for 4, 3, last 2. See if you can get your hips up a little bit higher. And last 1, hold it up at the top, pause here. Good, all right, see if you can get your knees without moving your feet a little closer together. Feeling your inner thighs engaged just slightly. Now I want you to pick up the right heel, so your right toes are on the floor, and then plant it back down. Now your left heel, pick it up and off of the floor, and then back down. Good, and notice how your weight now shifts from one leg to the other. And now we're gonna try to minimize any movement that's happening in the hips, or as much as we can. Good, because your body's still gonna move. We just wanna make the transition from one leg to the other as smooth as possible. Now let's take it a step further. Plant your left foot flat down on the floor, but bring your right leg to tabletop and then plant it down. And other side. And good, other side. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and last 1. And plant both feet down, hold it here, lift the hips back up, even them out, and slowly lower the spine back down. Ooh, awesome. Hug the knees into the chest. And in fact, let's grab the backs of the legs, stretch the legs up, giving your hamstrings a really great opening and your low back an opening too. Take a deep breath. Good, and bend the knees, relax it down. Let's come on to our side. You can come up onto the forearm, in fact, and both knees bent. All right, hips in line with the rest of the body, knees stacked on top of each other. From here, lift the hips up, separating as much distance from the waistline to the floor as you can. Reach the top arm up, hold it here. Don't forget to breathe. Now this is obviously a side plank prep position. So if you want to intensify it a little bit more, straighten both of your legs, hold it here. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax it down. Good, but not for long. We're actually gonna just change our hand position, so palm flat on the floor. If that's still something that you're not quite ready for, keep your forearm down. Otherwise, pick one of those 2 positions. Either your knees bent, lift your hips up, or your legs extended. Keep your hips lifted. Now, if you feel comfortable in this position, no matter if your knees or your legs are straight, you're gonna reach the top arm up and over, find a little stretch, and then bring it back to your side plank. Thinking about pushing the floor as far away from your ribs as possible. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, you've got this, team. Last one, and relax it down. Ooh. All right, so now from here, let's lay it all the way down onto our side. So normally I like to have a sweater or a pillow or something when I do this version of it, but both legs are straight. Okay, so now from here, top hand in front of your belly, both legs are straight, bottom leg is pressing into the floor so that the left leg lifts and floats right up. Flex both feet. Now just the top leg is gonna lift a few inches and lower a few inches. Lift a few inches and lower a few inches. Now this is pretty simple, pretty straightforward, but there's a whole side of the body that we don't generally think of when we're doing this exercise, and I want you to kind of tune into that now. So I always like to imagine that I'm pressing the side of my shirt, the complete side of my shirt, and the complete side of my legging down into the floor, like I'm trying to press or imprint the fabric into my mat. And then with the top leg, I'm almost imagining of lifting my sock up a few inches and down a few inches, and it doesn't matter how high or big the movement is, you just don't want it to be super low. We've got this, team. So let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. Keep the leg lifted, keep the foot flexed. Now pull the leg forward. Inhale, exhale, point the toe, pull it back, keeping the leg at the same height in both directions. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, pull back. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, point, pull back. Good, let's do two kicks forward. 1, 2, point the toe, pull it back. And again, 1, 2, point the toe, pull it back. 1, 2, point the toe, pull it back. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and last one. Hold it as you pull the leg back. Pause here. Now from here, we're just going to draw small circles to the back. So you're going to go up with the leg, back, down, forward. Keeping the leg lifted, not letting the leg start to droop down, as happens to most of us. Good. And again, thinking about the bottom side of your body. What's pressing down and what could press down some more? Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Whew. All right. Let's help ourselves up. Once we're sitting, we're going to take that top leg that was just working, cross it over the bottom knee, and just kind of give it a little bit of a stretch. You can rotate if it feels good for your spine, for your back, for your hips. All right, well, let's go ahead and lay down on our sides. This time the forearm is on the floor. Okay. Oh, actually, that's not true. No, wait. Yes, it is. Side plank position. So both knees are bent. Your hips are down, reach the top arm up, and when you're ready, lift the hips up. Good, hold it here. Whenever I switch over to the other side, I'm always like, okay, wait, what am I doing on this side? Make sure that we're keeping everything the same. All right, so now from here, if you're feeling up to it and you want to try with both of your legs straight, go for it. Last 10 seconds here. What if we press the hips up higher here for these last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax it down. All right, so remember this next one, we're just switching to the hand flat on the floor. Now, I'm having a little bit of issues with my left elbow, so I'm actually going to keep my forearm down. All right, so you can do either one, it really doesn't matter. We're working the side of the body, that's what matters. Reach the top arm up, lift the hips up, hold it. And now from here, if you can, reach the top arm up and over, and then lower the hips, side plank. Finding a rhythm to your body that feels really good, so it doesn't have to be super slow. That's what I tend to like. It can be a little bit quicker. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax it down. Awesome. This time we can lay all the way down on the floor, and you can straighten out both legs. Bottom leg, remember, is flexed and it's pressing into the floor. Top leg floats up, and then when you're ready, let's start to lift the leg up a few inches, down a few inches. Good. I always like these type of morning flows. I think that they're just built so well to get your day started right on the right track. Good. Let me know what you guys think about this class after. Comment down below. Let me know if you enjoyed it, if you wish it was a little longer, a little shorter. Let's keep it going. Let's go for 5. Think about pressing the bottom leg down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the leg lifted, flex the foot, reach it forward, point the toe, pull it back. Exhale, flex the foot, pull it forward, point the toe, pull it back. Let's keep this going. Let's go for 5, 4. Keep the leg lifted a little higher. 3. I know this one's hard. 2. And last one. And pull the leg back, hold it there. We're gonna draw little circles. We're gonna go forward, up, back, down. Forward, up, back, down. Notice if what movement there is in the body, not if, what movement there is in the body. And I know the hips are gonna kind of try to maneuver in response to the leg circles, so let that happen. But what if we tried to just minimize that type of movement a little bit more? How would that change the way we feel this top leg? Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax back down. Awesome, everyone. All right, go ahead and help yourself up. Cross that working leg over the bottom leg. This side is going to look a little different for me. I can't quite bend, do certain things with my left hip. So these types of stretches are a little difficult, but they always feel really good anyway. So I'm gonna try my best to sit like this for a little bit. Woo. Okay, so now from here, let's come to a quadruped position. So hands and knees. Your toes are tucked underneath your heels. When you're ready, inhale, exhale, lift the hips up and back. Find your pike position, as we call it in Pilates, or your downward dog, if you're more familiar with that term. Hold it here. And then walk your hands to your feet. You can bend your knees if you need to. Take a big inhale and exhale, slowly roll on up. Now we're not done yet. We do have a little standing series. So take your left foot, reach it forward. Right foot is back. So it's back enough to where it feels more comfortable to lift the back right heel, and then your hands on your hips. So when you're ready, from here, we're gonna bend both knees, lunge down, and come up. Let's go for 8. At your own pace, I'm just generally counting down. 6, 5, 4, make sure to give the back leg some weight. 3, 2, 1, and now come down halfway. I like to interlace my fingers together, palms just pressing into one another. From here, exhale, rotate to your left. And inhale, come back. Exhale, rotate to the left again. And continue to rotate to the left as you hold this lunge position. Maybe go down lower if you can. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come back to center, come up to standing, switch the legs. All right, left leg back, right leg forward, back left heel is lifted. Hands can be on your hips or interlaced, it's up to you. Now when you're ready, bend both knees, lower down, and exhale, come up.
Good. Now I like to go, again, slow, steady, as most of you guys know. If while we're doing this, you're feeling like, oh yeah, I want to kick it up a notch, I want to go faster, I want to go lower, go for it. Don't let me stop you. Just try to stop when my count stop. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and only go as low as you can. 2, and 1. Hold the lunge position. Hold it here. Interlace the fingers, hands pressing into one another in front of the chest. And exhale, rotate to the right. If I don't look at the camera, I'm just concentrating on my balance. Keep it going, keep it going. Using your breath, getting down a little lower. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to center and come all the way up. Whew. All right. So from here, let's take your left foot and place it right in front. Your right foot is behind you, hands down by your side. Now I want you to tilt your upper body forward with your arms pulling back, and then see if you can just lift the leg a tiny bit off of the floor. Now from here, if you can, the right leg will lift a few inches lower. You can look forward, whatever it takes to feel like your back is extending at a comfortable angle. So I'm going to hold on to my wall here nearby. You can do the same if you want to. And just so I can feel my hamstring, my glute, my low back, my mid back, my upper back, all of it's engaging, the back of my neck even. And then of course my arms. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax it down. All right, let's do the same thing on the other side. So I'm gonna have my wall here nearby just in case I need it for balance. My left leg is back, my right foot is forward, and when you're ready, tilt your upper body forward, lift the back leg, hold it there, arms pull back behind you as well. Now when you're ready, we're gonna lift the leg up a few inches down, up a few inches down. Remember, balance just gets worse with age, so you've got to work on it as much as you can. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax it down. All right, come to the back of your mat, your feet are together. Inhale, pull the arms back, reach the arms up. Exhale, dive the hands forward, pull the belly in, reach down to the floor. Now walk your hands forward. You can rest your knees down if you want to. Let's do 2 sets of 3 push-ups with a pipe. So from here, I'm going to do a modified one for my first one. 3 push-ups, bend the elbows out to the side. Let's go for 3, 2, 1, and I'm either going to press my hips back into child's pose, or I'm going to lift my hips, press them back into downward dog. Up to you. All right, let's do that again. This time I'm going to do a full one and 3 push-ups. Let's go for 3, 2, 1. Press the hips up and back. Hold it here and walk your hands back to your feet. From this position, we're going to inhale, exhale, bend the knees, curl on up. Roll the shoulders up, back and down, open up the chest. Great job, everyone. Congratulations on finishing another Morning Flow Pilates class. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below what you thought. Do you want it to be longer? Do you want it to be shorter? Do you want it to be quicker? Let me know your ideas. I'm always open to suggestions. Otherwise, I do have full-length classes on my Patreon account. All of that's going to be linked down below, and feel free to follow me on Instagram and all sorts of social media platforms. So, all right, guys, have a nice day, and I'll see you later.